drinking in the basement.
We're back in my house.
We are, and we have a tripod again. So this should be steady. Last time was a little rough. The jug wines were quite enjoyable.
But it was a lot of fun.
Yep, 100%.
We had a lot of fun with Charles.
100% grape wine. God, this is so bad.
Anyway, so today we're having some wine as well that Brian's brought over. It's not available, so...
It's a Rudius. This is their Bedrock Vineyard, 82% Zinfandel, 18% Mourvedre, 2011. I don't know, 20 some cases made, 18 cases made.
All right.
Very good stuff.
Anyway, what are we doing today, Brian?
Well, we're back with one of our favorite things, bourbon. And you know,
it looks that way.
It does. So yes. So as you know, our regular audience, all 1 to 3 of you, has seen us over the years pick our Buffalo Trace barrel year in, year out.
Maybe we should pick a barrel of something else.
Maybe we should. And this time it is Four Roses. So to ensure that we find something we like, the distributor, Mike, gave us the rep.
Yes.
The rep. Gave us 9 flasks of bourbon.
And I like the ones, I like the big racks. You like the small racks?
I like the small racks. I like the one of they can fit in the palm
These
of
are
your
differentiated
hand.
by rack and tier number. So they also have a letter on them, so we're going to, I guess, probably go by the letters since that's easiest.
Yep.
And there's so many of them, you probably don't want to watch us
drink 9 of these.
Drink 9 of these, so we're going to kind of narrow it down and then talk about them in 3, 2, 1. We're back.
We are back,
and
we've done a lot of hard work in the intermission.
I'm sweating.
Yeah, some of those are pretty hot. But what we do for our audience, we went from 9
down to 4.
To 4. So we found our favorite 4. Adam spun them around. Now we have no idea what order they're in. And now we are going to pick one because there are some really good ones here.
We have a nice range of big racks and little racks.
We do, and there's some really good ones here. There's 3 really good ones we both agreed on, and then 1 I liked and he was iffy on. So we'll see how it turns out. All right. So we ready?
Yes.
Number 1.
Number 1.
This is the one that smells like brown sugar.
I like this one.
I like the smell on this one. Brown sugar. So it's rich, dark.
I like the nose on it.
Sweet. I mean, it's bourbon. I drink when I drink bourbon, it's much more when it's cold, like it is right now. So this is a great first start to bourbon. Right? It's when it's cold. It's a warm. It warms you up, right? Warm. You're sweating. Remember? So brown sugar. Sweet on the front, and the forward was sweet. No burn, doesn't really, not bad.
It doesn't have a real long finish. It's
not a long finish, no.
finishes, but
it's sweet on the front,
pretty good,
and kind of ends. It's good.
Yeah.
It's not offensive at all. It's an easy drinker.
Well, aren't you looking for something that's not offensive?
Well, it's not offensive by saying, but it's not something that's.
I really like the nose on it.
I like the nose a lot.
And I like
sweet.
the taste, but it's got.
It doesn't last long. It's simple, sweet but simple. Bottle number 2.
Man, after all these bourbons, I mean,
It's gonna be a long night.
A long night. I saw you.
Thank God it's only Friday.
You were already prompting your wife at dinner, right?
Well, didn't work. She left the room.
Very quickly, I might add.
Yeah. So this is not as sweet of a nose as the first one.
Your home life must be like spectacular.
Perfectly fine. I had bourbon. Not as nearly as a brown sugar nose.
No, it's got a little bit of spice on the nose.
Yes, it does.
And we'll call this one number 2.
He's been my number 2 for over 30 years. I named him number 2. What movie is that from?
Powers Booth.
Austin Powers.
Oh, close.
International Man in Mystery. I like the first one better. I like the first one better. A little bit of astringency on this one. Yeah. Right there? I like the first one better. So, number 2 is gone. Number 3.
Vegas.
Speaking of Vegas, my last trip.
Wait,
traveling-
any of you available to watch his kids? Because we're trying to go to Vegas in January, and he has nobody to watch his kids. Anybody?
Oh well. I was saying, last trip home I had, I watched
Not bad.
Hangover 3. They go back to Vegas. Terrible movie.
Oh,
Terrible.
we saw it, and we had we saw it, and we got to have pancakes while we watched it.
Pancake. Who were you?
Movie theater. They were the most god awful thing I've ever had.
Why would you buy pancakes in a movie theater?
I was with Rebeck.
That explains it.
The kids wanted pancakes, so he bought pancakes.
Better when it starts, and then it gets kind of hot.
All right.
I'm not gonna put it out, but I like the first one still better.
All right. Next one. I like the back end of that one.
It got. It does. No, it did. So we first had the first one. Great nose, good start, but didn't last. Kind of ended early. That last one, I'm still tasting it. And I had a chug of water too. So.
You wuss.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Save it for Elise. No. All right, so we don't have to agree because we're going to have other people taste these, but
I like the first one.
I'm going to retaste 1 and 3.
How can you retaste it? You didn't pour anything. Even better for me. Love the nose on the first one. Hold on.
Rinse that out. I can't with either of these two. I'm torn between these two. Cause
I like the nose in the first one.
Yeah, the nose in the first one is really good, and that is Rack 39 Tier 3.
This one's smoother though.
And Rack 2 Tier 2. So this was the first one we tasted.
Yeah.
All right.
If I had to pick one, I'd
I'm
probably go
picking
with this
between
one.
L and T are my two favorites, and we're going to see what everybody else likes. I'm going to try to slur my words as we go forward.
That's
Do we
right.
have some Bourbon County stuff today or not?
I like
All
both
right.
of them. They're good for different reasons.
All right, so L and T are our
L
two
and T.
favorites.
Yep.
We're going to taste them out at the store tomorrow.
And in a
Some of
future
our staff,
episode, we'll update.
and we'll just
the
let you know on the next episode which one we selected.
Yep.
We'll have a buffalo trace.
Four Roses.
4 Roses single barrel, and this is single barrel. It sells for
Yep.
around under $40.
So a little bit more than the Buffalo
More than
Trace?
buffalo trace though. And we'll go from there.
Okay.
Are we ready to go?
Yeah, I think we're good.
All right, so it's time to
Watch
tell
the
you-
Hawks.
Yeah, watch the Hawks.
Watch
some football. Watch some basketball.
Finish the
because
wine,
we
have
just
some
finished-
Bourbon County
We
Stout.
just finished Thanksgiving yesterday. It's the Friday after.
Yep.
And come see us at the store. I won't be there at the next tasting, but
But
Tony
there's-
will be there.
There's random tastings throughout the holiday season.
That's correct. And if we don't see you, have a great holiday season. And until next time, we are Drinking in the Basement.